The attention of the world, the attention of America, Donald Trump, people in America, groups in America are focused on Nigeria. No wonder Tinubu is running upside down. I know, all the politicians in Nigeria are confused on what to do because Donald Trump, groups in America have taken special interest in the kind of atrocities going on inside Nigeria, and that is what we'll be looking at right now. Trump has already given a statement. Since that statement, Tinubu, Buratayo, all of them, Wike, Akpabio, everybody has been running around. It is in the midst of that another group has specifically asked for Nnamdi Kanu's release. AVI, the American veterans of Igbo descent, condemns judicial travesty, says justice on trial. That is, they are speaking on Nnamdi Kanu. This is an American group. The American veterans of Igbo descent, there is a lot of people, Igbo people that are in America that are members of our American army. They are the ones that made up this group. AVID is an association of retired and serving United States military personnel, both retired military people and serving military people in America that are Igbos of Igbo origin, has condemned what it described as judicial travesty in the ongoing trial of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Many people never expected that America would get involved in this whole Nigerian matter. AVID, in a statement released on Thursday, declared that justice is on trial in the prosecution of the Biafran agitator. The group's reaction followed the ultimatum issued to Kanu to enter his defense or waive the right to do so by the Abuja Federal High Court, presided by Justice James Omotosho. This is the way it is that they are in America, but they are monitoring the way Nigeria is treating Biafrans, Igbos, and especially the kind of judgment the Nigerian court is giving in this Nnamdi Kanu's case. Kanu has refused to enter a defense, insisting that the Nigerian government has no case against him. However, during Wednesday's proceedings, the judge gave the IPOB an ultimatum to either enter his defense or waive the right. Please, somebody come under the comment and say, Donald Trump, please don't allow Nnamdi Kanu to die in detention. Give order to Tinubu to release Nnamdi Kanu. Donald Trump, order Tinubu to free Nnamdi Kanu before he dies. Donald Trump, order Tinubu to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before he dies. Please, type it in the comment. Type it as many times as possible. The fact is that Donald Trump's eye is on Nigeria. The eye of Donald Trump, the eye of American soldiers, everybody is focused on Nigeria. So anything we do, we channel their attention to Nnamdi Kanu. Remember that Nnamdi Kanu just wrote a letter to Donald Trump. And we here in Noble Media, we read that letter for you verbatim. Go over. In fact, we will attach that video at the end of this. That particular video of Nnamdi Kanu letter to Donald Trump, we attach it at the end of this video. In a statement signed by his president, Chief Dr. Sylvester Oya, and made available to journalists in Umuahia, AV declared that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's trial lacks legitimacy because he is being prosecuted without a valid law. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his defense team are arguing that the Terrorism Prevention Amendment Act 2013, under which he was charged, had been repealed by the Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022. So, you are using a 2013 law that is no longer in existence to hold somebody. Why? That law has been made invalid by a 2022 law. Part of the statement by this American group said, the American Veterans of Igbo Descent, AVID, expresses grave concern and total condemnation. Imagine if these ones are among the ones Trump will send to maybe Aso Rock side. Please like this video if you have not liked it. and total condemnation of the continued judicial trespass unfolding before Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court Abuja in the trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Many people are saying that Omotosho has been bought over. That is what many people allegedly believe. Do you think so? Let us know in the comment. Nigeria's 1999 constitution as amended is clear under section 36 subsection 12 that no person shall be tried for any criminal offence unless that offence and its penalty are defined in a written law. This is a non-derogable constitutional safeguard, a cornerstone of due process, and a measure of any civilized nation's commitment to justice. But many people believe that no one can get justice in Nigeria, that Nigeria is a bunch of people that, especially the politicians, the leaders. I mean, justice is for you if you have money, if you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody in Aso Rock or in a government house. Yet, before the word and under Justice Omotosho's watch, the Nigerian state persists in trying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu under a dead law. The Terrorism Prevention as amended Act 2013, which ceased to exist upon the enactment of the Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022. Justice Omotosho, contrary to the mandatory duty of judicial notice under Section 122, Subsection 2, Subsection A of the Evidence Act, has refused to acknowledge this repeal. This is not a mere oversight, it is a judicial dereliction of constitutional duty. Remember the last time Nnamdi Kanu was in court, he said, he challenged Omotosho and said, read me any part of Nigerian law, any part of Nigerian constitution that empowers me to be in detention. Give me any law, read it out for me. And Omotosho up till today has not read it. Justice Omotosho's posture of wait till judgment on question of jurisdiction, double jeopardy, and validity of charge is the opposite of established precedents of the Supreme Court of Nigeria. They reach Nnamdi Kanu's turn, they are now turning everything upside down. Please, come under the comment of the video, direct your comment to Donald Trump and say, Donald Trump, please direct Tinubu, order Tinubu to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dies in detention. Jurisdictional defects strike at the root of a case and must be determined forthwith, not deferred. No court, no matter how highly placed, can arrogate to itself jurisdiction it does not possess. Because the first thing they will check in any court case is this court and this judge, does he or she and the court have the jurisdiction first of all to try a matter? That is the foundation. The Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022, specifically Section 76, Subsection A, Subsection D, Subsection 3, III, demand that for any terrorism committed abroad, such an act must also consist an offence in the jurisdiction of the alleged occurrence. In this case, Kenya, where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was abducted. This double criminality requirement has not been met. Yet, the judge insists on proceeding. This nullifies the moral and legal foundation of the entire trial. This is very, very important. Somebody please share this video, like this video and say, Donald Trump, please use your office and compel Tinubu to release Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is very sick. Avid expressed concern that Nigeria's judicial institutions and lawyers have refused to condemn what is described as injustice and lack of fair hearing in Kanu's trial. It is appealing that in the face of such manifest constitutional infidelity, Nigeria's legal institution, the Nigerian Bar Association, the Nigerian Judicial Council, and the so-called legal analysts have chosen cowardly silence. You watching this video, are you silent? Are you afraid? Are you a coward? If you are not, please keep talking about Nnamdi Kanu. Keep praying for him. Keep supporting him if you believe in him. If you do not believe in Nnamdi Kanu, please also feel free to tell us in the comment why you feel Nnamdi Kanu should go to jail. Have chosen cowardly silence, a nation whose lawyers fear to ask, under what law is this man being tried? A nation, a country in which lawyers cannot ask, under which law is this man being tried, has surrendered its conscience to tyranny. I always wonder, people always wonder why a lot of people in Nigeria, even the educated, even the professors, even the allies, are so afraid of those in power that they cannot say the truth. Even the men of God, that they cannot say the truth. Even young youth, from the denial of access to lawyers and family in DSS custody to the judicial disregard of documentary evidence before the court, every element of a fair hearing has been destroyed in Justice Omotosho's court, the statement added. Further faulting the trial, Avid noted that when Kanu in court asked for a 5-minute recess in the judge chamber, he was rebuffed. When Kanu raised the profound constitutional question, under what law am I being tried? Justice Omotosho retorted, waits a judgment that a sitting federal high court judge can preside over a criminal trial without identifying a subsisting law is the ultimate indictment of Nigeria's judicial decay. Hey, the trial of Nnamdi Kanu in its present form is not just a constitutional aberration, but an affront to international human rights standards on fair trial and rule of law. Avid declared, adding that Nigeria must choose between law and lawlessness. And people will say, Nigeria is already lawless. There's nothing else for them to choose. Avid added that if Nigeria still claims to be a constitutional democracy, the government must immediately halt the charade, restore the rule of law, and release Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. Please, if you have not shared this video, share. If you have not liked this video, like it now. The group, in the same vein, called on the United Nations Human Rights Council, the United States Department of State, the African Commission on Human and People's Rights, and the International Criminal Court to monitor and document ongoing judicial abuses in Nigeria. This is the way it is. America has focused their attention, their eyes, their resources, everything on Nigeria. Donald Trump just released a statement concerning what is going on in Nigeria. They are coming. America is coming. They are not going back. And hopefully, Nnamdi Kanu will benefit. Of course, Nnamdi Kanu has written a letter to the American government. Like this video, share this video, click on join to become a full member of our channel. And most importantly, there's another very key video on the screen. You can see it on the screen. Click on it and watch now.